Okay, so I'm going to show you how to set up an Eventbrite link so you can um, display your events that you decide that you want to run through Eventbrite, and then you can also link them up to Facebook or other platforms. You can hook it up to your MailChimp account or into Instagram, whatever platform you're using to share and promote your business. Okay, so I'm just going to log in. You can, when you start using Eventbrite, you need to create your own login. So I already have one, and then I've got my password pre-set up. I'm going to log in. Now I'm already working on another link, but to view your events, you would go over here to the right to where there's a little picture of a guy, or if you have your picture set up, and you're going to hit Manage Events. So this is your dashboard of your events. You have any live events that's posted here, draft events. So I'm working on a draft. I'm going to flip over to my draft in a minute, and any past events to the right. So you can either create an event from scratch, or you can go back to any of your past events that you have already set up, and you can create a copy of it, which is great because that way you're not starting from scratch already. You're just building on your process that you've already developed. Okay, so for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to create an event. You're going to give it a title, so like essential oils one. Okay, so we're going to populate the event title, the location. So if you're using your home or a venue, you want to populate that. Then you go down starts when, so I can have it start. You can go back and pick. I'm just going to move myself over there. Just say I'm going to set up. Oh, wait, this is. Excuse me. All right, so just say the 26th, 7 to 10. You can use a past location. I can make it an online event. So for this case, let's just say it's going to be an online event. I can add my own personalized picture. So I create event pictures or stuff that I'm going to post on social media through Canva, or I can use like a pre-populated picture. So for this one, I'm going to use one that I just created. Load that up. Just done. There we go. And then I'm going to populate some description in here. Okie doke. It's going to populate organizer name. Maybe you might want to have a description of what you do. And then create tickets. So here's where people are going to register. So I'm going to say it's an RSVP, quantity available. Usually I put 10 for an in-person event just to limit, because I'm limited on seating. But for an online event, I can put 100, it's fine. And then ticket settings. This is where you want to be careful about ticket sales starting and ending. If you're copying an event from previously, you want to go into this ticket settings, hit the settings and update your end date, because it might be in the past. That's going to cause issues for people when they try to register in. So ticket allowed per order. So I say 1, maximum of 10. Maybe people want to purchase tickets for a friend. That's not a problem. So I'm going to populate 10. And down here, privacy settings. So public page, this makes you discoverable by anybody or at Eventbrite or other distribution partners and search engines. So basically, you're open to the web, which is great because then you're hitting more people. If you do a search in Eventbrite, people can, if you're looking for workshops, they can find you through Eventbrite. or through other platforms. If you're doing like a home class, maybe you want this to be private such that only the people you email the link for the Eventbrite or people you send personal invitations to through just say Facebook they're the only ones seeing that. So if I'm doing an event for somebody, I will hit private page, make your event invitation only. So basically they need an Eventbrite invitation to attend, or if they need a password or not, just depends on how much security you want around that. But I'm going to leave this just for today as a public page. And then next, I'm going to select what type of event this is. I'm going to say class, training, or workshop, event, topic, health and wellness, and subtopic, maybe personal health. And then I can or cannot show the number of remaining tickets to my event. And that's pretty much it. So I'm going to go up here. Usually I pre-populate my description before I put it into Eventbrite. So I just like basically copy from my notebook and then plop it in here. And mostly it retains formatting. I might go back in and change the formatting. So I'm going to hit save. I'm not going to make my event live yet. Okay. Save. And then I want to go over here to manage. Here's a little trick. If there's an order, let's see. This might be only available to upgraded accounts, but order confirmation is really cool. So just say you're doing an online event and you only want to send out the link for your Zoom call after they've registered for the account. So you don't want that to be publicly broadcasted. Only the people who are attending your event do you want to see this this event. So you're going to put in here maybe a little message in your Zoom link. That way, when they click and they register for your event, they're automatically sent the order confirmation and the Zoom link. So they get that as an email. They just go to your email and then click on the link and it pops up Zoom when you're ready for the call. All right. Anything else in here? So I'm just going to hit save settings. Invite and promote. This is cool. So Facebook, there's already an integration you can set with Facebook. So you're going to connect to Facebook. So I'm going to continue as myself. What pages do I want to use? So I'm going to use my essential oil business page. Click next. That's done. Now I've linked my Eventbrite to Facebook. So once I hit publish, I want to go back here. See, there's my Facebook account. Once I publish my account, you want to go back here and push the publish event to Facebook. So I've got another one that I'm working on. So this is just an example. Let's say here's my class that I want to set up for today. A little blurb. Okay, this is all good. I'm just going to check my tickets. See, I need to update my tickets. So it's going to be today. And then I want to end sales on the 26th, 9 p.m. Sure. That's fine. That's not 10. Save. So this one's going to be at a woohoo. All right, I'm all good. So I'm going to hit publish. This is going to make it live. Yeah, isn't this great? I'm going to add this event directly to Facebook. Click next. So there we go. That's my event title. There's an image. So the exact information, interest, meetup, okay, that's fine. I agree to the privacy and I'm going to add to Facebook. All right, so Facebook link was already generated. Ticketing, registration, blah, blah, blah. All right. So if I ever need to make any adjustments, I can go back here, adjust the event description, and then hit update on Facebook, and it will then push my changes to Facebook event. So now I can go back to Facebook. Facebook. And go to my page. Let's see. Oops. Hopefully that went. Usually I get a notification. Yeah. Okay. Let's go back to my page. Let's go here, go to events. There we go. So here's my event. Let's see. I can still edit my event in Facebook. I'm going to add a woohoo as a co-host. So if you need to add co-host, just say you're doing a private event and you want your host to be able to, just say you're doing it privately, so you're not pushing it all the way to Facebook, you can go in here and change the settings. So you can go post permissions, I believe in here you can change it to private. So I'm adding, in this case, I'm adding a woohoo as a co-host such that they can see the event on their side. And that's all good. So save. Okay, here we go. We're going to share my event from my Facebook page to my Facebook group. You want to go to events, find your event, click on it. Don't just go share. Click on it, and now hit share. Share as a post, share to my group, and then I can write a little blurb, and I can post that right to my group. Oops. And go back to my group. And boom, there it is. Excellent. And also if I go to events, there it is there. Okay, good. Okay, now I want to go back and I want to share it to my story. Here, find my events. back. Share as a post, and under to my, I can share to my story. There we go. So let's see. Okay. Still learning how about this story business, but I've shared it to my story. I can check on my phone, make sure it's there. All right. So if you have any questions, comments, if you found this video helpful, I would really appreciate a comment below. That would be really fantastic. Otherwise, I hope this helps you out in setting up your events for your own personal business.